Alex, would you mind filming?
Oh my God. Look at this mess.
Good morning.
Go up there.
Welcome to A1 Vacuum. I will go up there in a minute. This has been our morning so far as we race to figure out how we're going to do this auction. And the reality is we don't know how to do it on YouTube because YouTube won't allow us to broadcast live from our phones anymore. So
I don't know. Nothing.
Jeannie's looking for our giveaway.
We don't have a question. We don't have a giveaway.
We will get there, Jeannie. It's all good.
How many people are on the feed?
10.
18.
18 now.
So
Live auction with 18 people.
Well, these trickle in.
Should we leave it
20?
open?
that Jeannie, they'll be there. It'll be fine.
But should we leave it open for the day?
I don't know. Let's see if we just sell them. We got to move these cabinets. So, we are facing some technical difficulties.
Do you mind actually unfolding this one? Just because these are four friends.
Streaming live to Facebook
This one's not indexed.
today as YouTube is not allowing us to stream from the phone. So I can't see comments either. So I need you to kind of moderate comments. So it's been a crazy busy week and we've been behind the 8 ball all week. So if we owe you a call, we'll try to get to you before the week is out here. Yeah, we've been trying to figure out how we were going to make the auction work given kind of the technical challenges around the auction, the ability to show you this stuff or not. And we're just kind of shooting from the hip. So for those of you who've known us long enough,
That's how we roll.
that's how we roll.
Let's do two giveaways.
I always talk about the very first live event that we did with Nikki Brazel when the machines that we were supposed to get like 10 or 15 days before the event showed up at 1 o'clock the day of setup. And I picked Nikki up from the airport with the machines in the back of a box truck. And Nikki was like, oh my God, who are these people? And then we broke records selling 10 needles. So hopefully that happens today with the live stream. So what's the class that Jeannie has going on?
It is a Surger 2 class.
So Jeannie's got Surger 2. I think Shauna's going to get that started for us so that Jeannie can be part of the live stream with us too. And let's just talk about the auction and how that's going to work. First and foremost, there have been a ton of questions in the store, email, a handful of people have called about whether or not we're auctioning off machines. So I just want to address that right away. And if today's auction's successful, that might be something that we could potentially do. But B, one of the things that I want to make sure that folks understand is, and we were talking about a bunch of the deals that have gone down in the store this week. It's been a crazy 7 or 8 days, like 3 or 4 Solarises have gone out the door. 10 needles have gone out the door. Almost every single one of those deals is a break-even deal until we sell the trade. And so one of my fears about auctioning machines is how do you auction a machine with a trade, or how do you set the price? Like, most of you are paying prices non-auction in the store that I'd never be able to do, like lower prices, like negotiated in the store, than I'd ever be able to do in an auction. Because I mean, like one of the deals I did this week, like I'm actually in the hole. Like I've got to sell 2 trade-ins in order to actually make money on the deal. So, depending upon the success of the auction this week, we'll figure out whether or not it's something that we really are even capable of doing. And let's set some ground rules for how we're auctioning these cabinets. We're going to show you the cabinets. I know I promised you a video this week, but everybody in the store was literally busy from start until finish. I had some appointments outside of the store. I never got the ability to do that. So we're going to show you the cabinets and kind of run through them. But these are big koala cabinets. Like koala, the format has changed. In the new koalas, we haven't gotten into the store yet. But koala made cabinets in 2 different sizes. They made 50-inch cabinets, essentially, and 72-inch cabinets. These are both 72-inch cabinets. So we'll give you measurements. We'll show you the cabinets. These cabinets come literally with the majority of the options, and we'll show you that too. But these are incredibly heavy items. And so the prices at which we're going to start the bids are so crazy low that I can't afford to deliver these things to you. So keep in mind that for folks that do take part in the auction and say, hey, I want it, and make a bid, that you're committed. A, you're committed. And B, my recommendation is there's a piano moving company in town called Anytime Piano Moving. We've used them in the past, and it's crazy. 2 huge dudes show up, like where 3 or 4 of us struggle to move these cabinets. They just kind of like pick it up and throw it on a truck, and they can carry it upstairs. They've done some incredibly challenging deliveries for us, and they generally have done these deliveries for us depending upon the challenge of the delivery, between $200 and $400. So it will be the purchaser's responsibility to get the cabinet to where it needs to go.
And I think it's important to know, like, when you purchase it from Koala, I mean, how much are they charging for their white glove?
Well, I mean, that's shipping from Chicago too, but Koala charges you $3.99 for freight. But one of the challenges that we ran into Koala, and part of the reason that we've seen these big changes in the Koala lineup, is that the delivery company sometimes would show up and they'd look at the delivery and they'd be like, they'd put it in somebody's garage and then they'd leave.
They wouldn't do it.
They wouldn't even do it, because the cabinets are big enough and heavy enough that without the right equipment or without the right people, they just weren't capable of doing stuff like getting it up the stairs or something like that. Hey, Shauna, could you just check and make sure that what I tried to post to YouTube is there? So if anybody's on YouTube, they know that it's here on Facebook. So YouTube changed their rules. Just one more thing that we kind of deal with as these platforms change their stuff. But for whatever reason, YouTube decided that our channel wouldn't allow us to post a live video from a phone. It's not uploaded yet. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. So, so let's talk a little bit about these cabinets. So, let's walk over here, because we set up one of the cabinets here. We have 2 very, very similar cabinets. One in this oak color, the other in teak, and we'll show you the other cabinet too. This is just to give you kind of an idea of the overall size of the cabinet. As I mentioned, the cabinet, the actual cabinet top for these is, I mean, they call it 70 inches, 72 inches. That's because with the doors folded against the side of the cabinet, they're 72 inches wide. But the cabinet top is actually 70 inches, and I think it's 48 front to rear. It's actually 46 front to rear. So this base cabinet unit, and it is an older cabinet style, so they don't have the XL lift. I'm going to pull this off just to show you. We've got an Aria in here. The Aria fits perfectly. They do have the electric lift. Both cabinets came with the remotes and the hardware, the necessary hardware to use the electric lift. You would need to get an insert to sew or fill with your machine. This cabinet actually came with a Viking insert. I don't know if that would fit your machine, but if you did have a Viking, we could always check and see, and I'd give that to you as well. But it's got the 3 soft close drawers. Koala really does make beautiful stuff. You know, it's funny, they gave us 2 dividers as well. It did come with the 2 door shelves for both doors, as well as the door pallets and the Outback. So, I mean, it comes with about $500–600 of extras that if you were buying a cabinet like this from Koala, you'd pay $199 for the Outback. You'd pay $199 for both sets of the door shelves, and both of these cabinets have those features. You know, you get your filler as well. That like when you store your machine in the cabinet, there is a filler that actually fills that top portion of the cabinet as well. And so the way that the auction is going to work is I'll give you guys a starting price. If you want the cabinet at that price, just say I want it. The first person whose comment says I want it gets it. If you decide that you want it more than that person, bid higher. So, hey Jeannie.
I'm watching.
Will you get her? So Jeannie and I were talking about the start prices for these auctions. She answered the phone. So let me get her up here as well. But once again, if you do want the cabinet, come on. Starting price for the cabinet. Should we split the difference between what I said and what you said?
Okay, so, I mean, the retail on it is what? Did you already go over that with them?
So retail on these cabinets, the base units on these cabinets were around $4,000. With the extras and shipping, you're talking about a $5,000 cabinet or a $4,500 cabinet.
Did the Destiny fit in this? Or did they have it on
The
top?
customers that traded these in both had Destinies.
And they fit in them?
And they fit in.
Okay.
So, so that is this cabinet. There's another similar cabinet, essentially the same cabinet, but in teak here. Now, we don't have the Outback out on these cabinets, but this is the same cabinet in teak. So, wait, Jeannie,
Yeah.
come on.
Hey, Michelle, can you get on the Facebook, and if there's questions, can you shout them out to us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So,
No Outback on this, or does?
there is an Outback on
So, I mean,
this.
the Outback alone is another...
Outback is normally, I already covered
So
it.
this is like a $5,000
$4,500.
a $4,500 setup.
So,
I don't know if you can come in this way, Maxie.
well, I mean, he got, I think,
You've got the inner shelf and then the lift.
and
the
it does
electric
come
lift.
with, like somewhere I've got the little shelves that go with this one too. I think.
And you know something else? They've changed the construction. Did you talk about that? of the koala?
Yeah, the koala cabinets no longer come in the 72-inch format. They're going to come with a kind of a base unit, and then you can add units to them. Like a thing
But
of...
even the construction, like the core construction, isn't that?
These are MDF.
Okay.
So...
What was that?
Will it fit a Bernina 880?
They've got to measure
It'd be
it.
very close on the
They've got to
Bernina
have them
880.
measure it. Have them measure it.
So it'd be very close on the Bernina 880 because the Bernina 880 is around the same size as the Destiny. For the Destiny in this cabinet, they did what was known as a split insert. So the Destiny was just wide enough, and this is actually the Altair. You can see that the Destiny is the same size.
So the Altair, like this.
So long story short, the Destiny fit in, but it was close enough that they did what was known as a split insert. So the split insert fit front and rear and filled that space front and rear. So that's how you would actually use it with a machine like that. You could probably do that with an 880 as well. I do have the 2 inserts for the Destiny for both cabinets. So if they're Destiny users that want them, that's that. So starting bid, I say we got to move them. As you guys can see, we don't have any space in the store.
You want to do 6?
$500.
$500.
$500. So if you want it for $500, keep in mind you're responsible for getting it where it needs to go. Anytime Piano Moving Company, awesome company.
And you could make it easier because you could remove the side cabinets.
It's really easy. You can pop the doors off. If you got a big family and a couple strong dudes.
Yeah. Because we moved
or strong ladies, who knows?
So Patrick, because when you moved it, you had everything still on an Outback and the side cabinets.
We had it was same floor. Like all we had to do was get it over the threshold.
Yeah, but you can make it easier to move by removing the side cabinets, the shelves.
You can pull the doors off. You can pull the shelves off.
And the
hundreds of pounds is a way over exaggeration.
Those things are probably like
you can lower it by about 100 pounds.
100 pounds, 150
so,
pounds.
but $500, crazy deal. That's either the teak.
So you have to put in your thing. You want teak or you want oak. This one's teak. This is golden teak, right?
This is Asian golden teak. It's kind of this. I mean, they're beautiful wood veneers.
Do we have $500, Michelle?
And this one's oak. So maybe nobody wants the cabinets. Like Jeannie's looking at me like, this is crazy. $500 for a full koala cabinet.
You know, and maybe they don't have either the space or their machine's too big.
Well, in the meantime, let's talk about this cabinet. So let's say those cabinets are great, but you just don't have the space. This is actually a new cabinet. So
I think they're both the same design.
What? She just said something.
Are they both the same design? Same cabinet?
They are both the same cabinet. So this cabinet went home with a customer who almost immediately bought she upgraded from an Altair to a Solaris.
Yeah, we've got 25 this way.
And in doing so, the Altair was small enough to fit in this opening. The Solaris was not. So this is actually a new cabinet. We've never assembled it. This cabinet also has those same door pallets. It doesn't have the door shelves, but it's got these door pallets, so you could extend the tabletop. But this is a Heritage cabinet, and it's what's known as the Heritage Slimline. This cabinet is only 53 inches. So 53 by 24 and a half. This cabinet has the 2 soft closed doors, and then the lift, 24 inches. This is about a $3,000 cabinet, and we're going to do the same starting bid. So if you don't have the room for the 72-inch cabinet, you might have room for the 52-inch cabinet. And so that may be an option for you. Once again, you need to get the insert, but I do have the filler for this and the two tops. This cabinet does not have the outback, so it is definitely more of a space saver. And I deliver this cabinet in town for $100. So this cabinet is small enough for me and the guys to move it. And in the meantime, we'll let people think about it. Do you want to talk about the unique cabinets? So let's just show the unique cabinets. So I was talking about the unique cabinets.
We didn't make it look pretty.
And so this is our oak unique cabinet with the
I think you should show the other ones so they can see everything set in.
with the set of drawers. So componentry based. These are 48 inches wide, and then you can get various different shelf configurations. This shelf is set up, and this is our luminaire cabinet. It's actually set up to hold your embroidery unit, to hold your hoops. And then you've got this top drawer, which is set up to hold, I think, 250 3,000 meter or less spools of thread. And then you've got, you know, an accessory drawer. There are a couple of different fillers. Like this cabinet is filled, so if you put your Solaris in with the accessory tray attached, it'd be at sewing height. I'm just going to show you this one. This is the gray cabinet that the ladies were talking about. And this is what makes the unique sewing cabinets so unique, in that the unique sewing cabinets are set up to have the embroidery unit attached at all times. So the beauty of that is, even when you're embroidering, the machine's at sewing height. So for any of you that kind of struggle, like this is a standard cabinet. This is also a unique cabinet. But this is a standard cabinet with embroidery unit attached. This is 3 inches too high for most people. This is going to be stressful for your shoulders, where this cabinet, you can see right at standard cabinet height is where you have your embroidery unit. So much, much easier on your shoulders. Differences between unique and koala will be MDF with wood veneers. This is true hardwood construction. So this is solid oak, and this is stained oak in there. I mean, it's beautiful. They call it sunset gray. That's just the standard oak over there. This is actually a unique sewing cabinet, not set up for embroidery, in whitewashed oak.
Hey Patrick, I think you should bidding open until Sunday.
So bidding will remain open till Sunday. And then Monday, we'll figure out what's going on there. Anybody who has questions, you can call us at the store, 775-852-2323. Hey, Jeannie,
Yeah.
questions and giveaway?
I don't have a question, I have a giveaway.
So Jeannie's going to grab our giveaway for the day. We were flying by the seat of our pants this morning.
You guys know us. So when I'm doing a class today, so when I got ready for my class, I just take everything and I throw it into my little trivet that I absolutely love. A lot of you ordered these online, so they just open right up and I can put all my important goodies in my little zipper pouch. So we're going to give away 2 of these today. We're going to give away one in black and one in red.
So there are 2 winners?
There are 2 winners today. Do we have a question? Do we have a question?
I have a question. What do people like and what do people not like about the auction format?
Okay. Okay. And this is new for us. part of it, I go, you know, we have 44 people live. And by the end of the day, we usually have about 200 to 300 people that watch.
Yeah.
That's why we're going to leave it up, because a lot of people aren't able to watch it right when we have it on, and they watch it over the, you know, the next day, sometimes the next couple of days. So, yeah, because maybe we could have done, I know Kimberbell did, was it Buy It Now? They did like a little auction thing too. So, so we can
What
ask
did
that.
people like? What did people not like about the auction?
Okay.
So,
That's the question. What do you like? What do you don't like about? Probably like, I want something that I want to buy. Maybe that's the auction. That's probably it. Something we want to buy. I know, because cabinets are unique. The color that you want,
No pun
the
intended.
size, everything. So this
but
is
come
going
on,
to be
a koala at $500.
Yeah, I mean, that's, wow, that is an incredible price. So these are going to be our giveaways. We will do it Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, but hopefully we'll, why don't we just do it like, oh yeah, because you have to answer the question. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this probably Monday or Tuesday. Patrick and I will do it, or Shauna and I will do it. And I think that's it. I have a class this afternoon. Pot holder ladies, get your stuff together. We're going to be making amazing pot holders. And I think that's it. Have a great day. Be creative.
So somebody
Patrick
asked about the unique cabinets and whether or not they had an Outback. So the answer is yes. We just don't have the space for it. Both of the cabinets here, in fact, I don't know if you can get a shot just of this one. They've got the Outback, which essentially doubles the top. So you go from basically, I think, like just under 24. You go from 26 to a little over, it's like 44 inches, I think, with the Outback extended. And those unique cabinets, like if you go to uniquesewingfurniture.com, I'll post a picture. These two cabinets were traded in because the customers had traded to the Unique Sewing Furniture. I did get a picture of that sewing room, and I'll post that picture to the website a little bit later. But the sewing furniture is absolutely gorgeous. They got two of the cabinets, two of the sets of drawers, and then a one of their cutting tables. And the cutting table's not set up, but the two cabinets were without the Outbacks set up, but that'll give you kind of an idea of that as well. So anything else to add, Jeannie? Nope. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. If you've got questions about the cabinets, it is kind of a crazy opportunity to get a koala cabinet at a very inexpensive price. So just call us, let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you guys on Monday. Bye.